Hi, welcome to my channel. The reminder that I want to share in this video is do not overdo it and know our limits. Sometimes we can go beyond our limits more than just when it comes to food. It can be other areas as well of life. Sometimes overdoing it is about going beyond our limits, beyond our needs, or taking advantage of someone, or being the ones that are taken advantage of. And sometimes it can look like us doing something for someone else in a way that goes beyond what they need or what they would want. And sometimes in those situations, they may or may not communicate that. But let me start with the first point. I first thought of this because I was in a place where I got to eat food. I didn't go there with intention to eat for free, but they ended up telling me because of the circumstances at that moment, everything was going to be free. So when I went to go eat, I found myself, I told myself in my mind, like, I don't have to keep eating just because it is free. Sometimes when something is not coming from us, we can sometimes want to take advantage. We can want to take advantage beyond what our mind, body, soul, spirit is telling us. What we know inside of us that we actually need and we can actually handle. That can sometimes be with food. Some people they try to eat beyond what their body really needs, and that can sometimes manifest in many different ways and cause many different things. Sometimes it can be discomfort. Sometimes it can be almost anything that you can experience as a result of that. And we have to know our limits, and it's okay to push yourself beyond what you want or what you need, even if it's something that is being provided for you. Like if someone is taking care of you and someone is helping you in some way, shape, and form, and it's probably better for the both of you for you to use the help that they're providing up to where you need, to the limit that you need. Like, don't overstay your welcome. Don't push it too much beyond what they initially said they would help you with, or the amount that they're willing to help. Whatever that help is, it's better to use it to take it as much as they're willing to do and as much as you need, than to now want to sit in that and think that, oh, because they're doing this, I'm going to keep doing it. Since the person shouldn't have to tell you to stop. It shouldn't even get to that point where they have to tell you. They have to say it themselves for you to know that you should stop. Sometimes our conscience really will try to direct us to stop doing certain things, and we can get really comfortable in environments and situations where we're the ones being taken care of. Don't wait for somebody to have to tell you before you know that you have taken enough. Sometimes we're the ones in that position where we're doing more. We're the ones doing the doing and waiting for the other person to realize, that it's enough. Or sometimes when you're doing something, you're just helping out of the goodness of your heart, or someone's helping out of the goodness of their heart. The person doing doesn't know when it's enough for the other person. Maybe they keep thinking that you still need this, you still need that. But the receiver should be able to communicate when it's enough. They no longer need something more. And it shouldn't be that you have to wait until someone tells you. Don't make people have to say what you already know better about. The other thing with this message is also, like, sometimes when we have people around us that are not people who can freely express themselves, it doesn't mean that we have done anything to them or anything like that. But sometimes it's like They're just the type of people who don't like to make people feel bad. So sometimes when we offer certain things, we want to do certain things for them, or we want to take care of them in a certain way, they kind of just receive, even if it's something that's not good for them, even if it's something that's not what they want. This can be with people that we take care of. It can be something at work. It can be something that in the family. You know, you don't want to get to a point where, like, you see this person, and this person, you can think that the person is like really good, like not picky. They're not picky with food. They're really good eaters and stuff. But you don't know that the person is actually just seems that way to you because they're trying to not hurt your feelings. Maybe you give them something that they really don't like, but they're not the type to really speak up. But in their facial expressions, you know, in the way they act, you see that they're not really eating this thing that you've been giving them. They'll just take a little bit, like something about the way their body language, if you pay attention, is saying that they don't really like this thing. Or if you really think about it, when have you seen that person eat that? When do they ever ask for that? Or after that time you're giving it to them, how has their behavior changed? Yeah, sometimes just because people are accepting things, sometimes it doesn't mean that they're okay with it. It's just sometimes it's hard for them to express how they really feel about certain things. So it could be like a situation where you are overfeeding someone. That can be with anyone at any level. Or it could be a situation where, yeah, sometimes people feel obligated to do things. They feel obligated to accept things because of the person who's giving it to them, or who's sharing whatever it is with them. And I feel like maybe there could be a situation where somebody has been misunderstood, or is misunderstanding a situation with somebody where they're doing something where they feel like someone is accepting that in a positive way, but deep inside that person actually don't want that. Whatever it is that you might think you're doing that is good, this person might have been showing through their body language or in other nonverbal ways that this might not be something that they like when you do it. When you give it to them, when you act this way, or somebody is taking advantage of a situation where they're being helped with something, but it's at a point where it's like it's gone beyond what they need, or it's going beyond the capacity of the person who is helping them. Or it could also be a situation where it's someone that's doing the helping and is the one that needs to reevaluate the situation and see that if they have reached a point where, you know, where the help should maybe stop or change and not be at the capacity that they've been doing it. How is it affecting them? How is it affecting the person whom they're trying to help?